So for a while now, I've been meaning to do book reviews, especially from people here on TikTok whose books I really value. One of the books that I want to start with is this book called Knowing. It's Knowing: The Secret Power of Flow Manifestation. It's by Sandrine Baptiste, who is, I'm going to link here in my TikTok video. It's co-authored by Rhonda Tremaine. See, this book is one that I wish I had read a while back. It would have simplified a lot of things that I was going through at the time. So this book is about 150 pages, and I'm a slow reader, but I finished this book in like 2 days. It's a very easy book to read, and what I particularly like about this book is that she handholds you and takes you through a journey of, self-realization. And in fact, she starts with, talking about the soul, like what exactly is the soul, goes into talking about we as human beings. She talked about the ego, which is something that I really like talking about. Then she goes into perception and awareness, and then ends up talking about love. The interesting thing about love, which I feel like it has become like a misconception, is people don't realize that, for you to understand love, you need to go inward. You need to love yourself, and then you are able to express that love outwardly. Then she goes into talking about death also, and then from there goes into flow manifestation. People who don't know this, I'm not a big fan of manifestation, and my reasons are: one, we're always manifesting. So a lot of people who talk about manifestation usually talk about it from an egoic perspective. And one of the things that I like about this book is she first of all allows you to understand what the ego is and how we attach ourselves to thoughts. And sometimes those thoughts become desires, and those desires can kind of cause confusion. But I love how she breaks this book down. So one of the things that I've been really curious about is our understanding of feelings. We being aware of our feelings. That's something that's not talked about enough, right? So she spends a huge chunk of time talking about feelings in this book. And I'm going to read something which she wrote about trapped emotions. She said, trapped emotions become lodged in the body during a traumatic event. And when an experience or thought reminds us of the original situation, the emotion is reignited and often results in a negative feeling. Such an experience is not uncommon and contributes to how we perceive the world. So one way to change your perception is to release these trapped emotions. And then she goes into like the process of releasing those emotions. I think things like this are never talked about enough. So yeah, this is a really, really, really good book. Follow her on TikTok and find a way to order this book.